In this video, we're going to talk about using the calendar in Moodle 4.0. The calendar is really great to keep track of any events and upcoming due dates that you may have in your courses or your students have in their courses. By default, if you go into your Moodle course, your calendar for that class is going to be on the right-hand side in the blocks drawer. So if you see, if it looks like this at first and you can't find it, you can access it by clicking on this arrow. This is how you find the blocks drawer, and it will show anything here that's upcoming or anything that the student still needs to do. But you can also look at a bigger version of the calendar by going directly to the dashboard and scrolling down until you see the calendar. So we have our calendar here. You can see we're in the month that we're in, but we can also go back to the month previously or whatever is coming up if you have an event that you need to put something in for. So to add an event onto the calendar, there's two ways to do it. You can add new event by clicking the orange button here and putting in that information, or you can also click into the calendar where you want your assignment or your item to be housed, and that will show you the exact same screen. So let's say on the 10th, we want to put in a webinar. If we just click on the date, it will show up and we would put the event title, and then below you're going to put the date. It automatically picks that date because you clicked there on the calendar, and it will pick whatever time you were making this entry into the calendar. So you'll want to make sure you put the correct time. So if it's going to be at 9 a.m., let's say, you can change it. And again, that's going to be Army time, so make sure that you choose the right time. If this is an event just for you, you can keep it as user, or if this is an event for your whole course, you can choose course. So I'm going to show you what that's going to look like. So if you choose course, this drop-down menu will show up where you'll choose which course is this going to show up on. So I'm going to choose my test course here, and then that's all you need to do. You can leave that the way it is, press save, and now you'll see on the 10th, the Moodle Basics webinar has shown up. One great thing I really like about this is you can decide to move your event from one date to the other really easily. So here I have my Moodle Basics webinar on the 10th. Let's say maybe I want to move it to the 17th. Can just simply grab it, drag and drop it into the week that it's supposed to be in. And even better, if you have created an assignment, let's say from your Moodle page, let's say we had a paper due on the 10th and there was a due date that we set or a close date that we set, that date will automatically change in the assignment settings itself if you change it on the calendar. So automatically when you create an assignment on Moodle, it will put it on the calendar if there's a due date associated with it, but it will also allow you to change that information if you decide to update the date on the calendar. If you need to delete an event, it's really easy to do so. You just click on it this way and then just click on delete, and that will remove it from your page. But I just want to show you what it looks like. So we put this on our test course, so I'm going to access it easily by clicking on that, and you can see in our blocks drawer here we have on the 17th our Moodle Basics webinar, and that will let our students know when that event is and when they can look forward to it happening. I think the calendar is a really great resource for you to have, not only just for the instructor, but also for the students, so that way they can keep track of everything that's coming up and everything that they still need to do.